Hello everyone, I hope you enjoyed that meditation. I wanted it to go a little bit longer, but this is the issue with time constraints. I wasn't able to go as long as I wanted to, but I also tried after this meditation to focus in even more on the energy of Archangel Metatron because I'm going to be doing a healing session with him for you all, okay? So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be using Metatron's cube for this healing session. So what I would like for you all to do is to just maybe look up a picture, because I can't hold the Metatron's cube thing in front of the screen. I mean, I guess, hold on, I guess I'll get it. Just so you guys could see, but I can't hold it up the whole time, because, let's see. Now this is my grid cloth with the Metatron's cube on it, okay? So that is Metatron's cube. As you can see, you have the two intersecting tetrahedra and the circles, and there's a few other things in there, a few other shapes. But basically I'm going to be using this symbol as a template for working with the healing energies of Archangel Metatron, okay? So I want you all to just set the intention to receive the healing energy that will be coming through from Archangel Metatron, to allow yourself to be open to any insights which may be received during this healing session. Be open to making shifts. Now, I also am feeling, now this is Archangel Metatron's circle, okay, so it's his circle, not trying to take away his leadership or anything, I don't think he cares, but, you know, just for me. But we also have Archangel Chamuel coming through as well, okay, so now because I'm a very heart-centered person, I believe the heart is the core, the center of having access to the very foundation of spirituality, okay? Being in tune with the heart space. I feel like Archangel Chamuel is guiding us to open our hearts, okay? So I always mention it during these circles, but anytime it pops up in a circle with Archangel Chamuel, and it's not his circle necessarily, I feel like it's very important, okay? We also have Master Jesus coming through to support that, okay? So what I get the sense of before I start the healing session is Archangel Chamuel wants to come through, and he says he's only dropping by for a little bit to give this message. Archangel Chamuel wants to come through to support your heart healing, to support your heart opening, and this has a lot to do with your heart's desires, things that are very meaningful and deep to your heart, okay? So I feel like he's asking you to open your heart to love, to allow yourself to forgive, to allow yourself to be in a space of love that goes beyond judgment, and that goes beyond resentment. He says your heart cannot be in its fullness if you're holding on to resentment, or if you're holding on to anything that's of heavy vibration. So anger, lack of trust. Lack of trust is a lower vibration, okay? I keep getting the sense that it feels like some of you, maybe myself included, maybe, I think a little bit, are scared. So there seems to be some fear, either of actually getting what it is that you've been wanting in your heart, or allowing yourself to open your heart and to love again. So there's something there. Somebody, or a few of you maybe, are afraid to open your hearts again. And I feel like it's very important for you to know that your heart must be open in order for you to have access to the truth for yourself and for your life. Okay, so I feel like Archangel Chamuel wants to stop in and give that message because it feels very important to open your heart. Don't allow yourself to be deceived by, the fact that, oh, maybe if I close my heart, then it'll keep me safe. It won't. It'll actually make things worse, okay? So we're going to proceed with the healing session with Archangel Metatron. So setting the intention to be open and receptive to the healing energy of Archangel Metatron, any messages that he may want to bring through, for this healing session, and I set the intention to call in the Archangel Metatron from the highest vibration of love and light. I ask that you please be a source of healing energy for the members of this galactic healing circle. Archangel Metatron, I ask that you please give us permission to use the Metatron's cube template for the healing of those that are a part of the Galactic Healing Circle and myself, and helping us to remove and heal anything which is keeping us from having access to that which will make us the happiest and the most joyful. All right, so I'm going to start sending the energy. And setting the intention to send this energy right into the most subatomic levels of your energy field. If you want to, you can either look at a picture of the Metatron's cube to meditate on it, or just keep it in mind as the session is going. So what's interesting is I'm feeling the energy kind of like shifting in focal points between my two palms. So it could be balancing either side of the energy field for each of you. What I'm hearing is that this energy, with the help of Metatron's cube, will help with strengthening your cells, I'm not sure what that means, but just so the cells can give you whatever it is that you need, because the cells have memory. So they typically already have within them the programs to do what they need to do through your DNA. Archangel Metatron shows me a book as well. So this could be more divine wisdom coming to you, through you. Could come through a revelation of some kind. As well as your soul's wisdom. So pay attention to that which you know or have a knowing about. Archangel Metatron wants you all to know, too, that whatever has been going on with you, there will be fairness in the situation. So things will turn out favorable for you. If you feel that there's been any injustice or things have been unfair, just know that it'll work out, okay? It'll work out in a balanced way. So now the energy now is it's a little bit more stable. It's a bit more dense here. So it feels to be working on the heavier levels of the energy field for you guys. Also, what I'm hearing as well, that some of you may be guided to study, to learn something new, or to dive a little bit deeper into gaining information about something. That may be through an actual book. What the Metatron's Cube is doing right now for everyone is it's helping you to have a more secure foundation from which to work from. Again, this number 4 seems to be coming through quite strongly. And the number 4, for me, represents angelic presence, but it also represents that which is physical. So bringing that which is of spirit into the physical. And also having a firm foundation with spirit meshed in. What I'm hearing, the last thing I'm hearing, is that the Metatron's Cube will help with your focus. So if some of you feel like your focus is wavering, or if you are really focused on getting something done, the Metatron's Cube will help in solidifying that focus and helping you to stay focused so that it's long term. Yes, they are showing me the Angel of Knowledge. So there's something you will be learning, something either you'll be learning, you'll be taking up in study. So just be open to that if it resonates with you. And Archangel Metatron says he'll help you, especially in terms of like memory or assimilating the information in a way that's understandable to you. He'll help you with that. Uriel comes through and seconds that, Archangel Uriel. And this last bit of energy is for comfort for all of you. Just to know that you're supported in your journey. No matter what happens, you're supported. And they give this to all of you. Okay? So I hope you all enjoyed that healing session. Okay. One thing I wanted to say, or the impression that I'm getting, is that Archangel Metatron is going to be helping with your priorities, but especially for some of you when it comes to your home life, okay, creating contentment and stability within the home, okay, so helping you to be happy, to be comfortable within your home space, and just being in a situation where you're happy with where you're at, okay. Some of this also feels like it has to do with family and relationships, okay? So I feel like Archangel Metatron is supporting that. Just having a good family relationship life, a romantic relationship life, so that the mundane aspect of your life is enjoyable for you. Okay? So I hope that helped. It's kind of annoying because I feel like when he was here earlier, it was a little bit different. I mean, he's been with me, but I feel like, for whatever reason, doing the circle, it's different than how it felt earlier. But anyway, I'm going to start the readings now. And now this deck is a little bit, reading this is a little bit different, but I wanted to use this because there was so much sacred geometry in it. I thought it would be really appropriate for the circle, and it's The Secret Language of Light, Oracle by Denise Jarvie, Transmissions from Your Soul. Yeah, I say it's annoying because there's no words to read from except for like that one word that's at the bottom of the card, and some of the visuals of the card repeat, but the textures on top are a little bit different to meet the meaning of the cards. All right, so, but I'm going to try my best. You know me. So, the first person I'm going to be reading for is Tamika. Hi, Tamika. Tamika, let's see. Tamika, I feel like when I tune into your energy, I feel a little bit of sadness there, but then I also feel like I want to pull myself back. So I feel like there's a part of me that feels like I want to retreat. So I don't want to spend too much time with other people. I just want to give myself some space from other people and just take time to just relax and nurture myself. Another thing that I'm sensing is that I feel like I need to get my priorities straight, and I need to get myself clear, like, okay, what is it that I want? What is it that I really want out of this life? Okay, like, I feel like if I'm you, I need to get my desires set. Okay, so I want to see what comes through for you, but I feel like if you need that time, give yourself that time. It's very important. Okay. All right, for you, oh, very nice. One of my favorite cards in the deck, and it's Enlightenment. What I get with this card, the Enlightenment card, is there feels to be something that brings a sense of realization to you. So you're enlightened about something, okay? And this comes either from a life experience or something that causes you to think in a different way, that causes you to look beyond that which is part of your regular paradigm. Okay, and I almost feel like I want to search a little bit deeper if I'm you, and I'm tuning into your energy. I want to search a little bit deeper for the truth. I almost feel like there's a sense of having one aspect of something, but needing to open that up and expand that a little bit more and see, okay, what else is out there? What else do I need to know from my path that's going to benefit me the most? So there is also a sense of learning there, but it may be through soul searching is what I get the sense of. It's more of a soul searching kind of learning, okay? But your spiritual team is supporting you with that process because I feel like it needs to happen that way. For whatever reason, it needed to happen that way, okay? So I hope that was helpful for you. Next person I'm going to be reading for is Shayna. Hi, Shayna. Shayna. You know, Shayna, when I tune into your energy, I feel like I'm just like, whatever. It's just kind of like this energy of like, whatever. I almost feel like I don't care anymore. So I don't know if you took my advice earlier. But, yeah, there's this energy of just kind of like, okay, it is what it is kind of thing. But I'm also seeing pink with you. And I also feel like the heart space is an important space for you as well. So taking time to nurture and love yourself and make yourself a priority. Make love for yourself a priority. Let's see what comes out for you. Soul Tree. This makes me feel as though you're being guided to go back to your origins in some way. Um, See, I know you know what you are in terms of your ethnicity and your background, but I feel like I want to look deeper into my roots. Like, where do I come from? Like, um, what is my foundation? What roots have I planted that have now blossomed into who I am today? So I feel like this has to do with getting very clear on, I'm almost hearing lineage. So there's some sort of lineage, something that you're looking into more. This could be actual physical lineage. It could also be soul lineage, who you were in another lifetime. But I feel like you may need to explore both. So I'm also getting you need to ground. So, look into the best way that you can, ways to ground your energy, and be very in the physical realm. I feel like you could connect to the energy of trees. You don't have to spend much time with them, but I feel like it's important for you to connect to the energy of nature because it'll help to ground you and strengthen your connection to spirit. Okay? So I hope that was helpful for you, Shayna. Next person I'm going to be reading for is Kristen. Kristen, as I shuffle your cards, I'm seeing like the color purple, like a purple and fuchsia color. And that says to me, those are very spiritual colors. Okay, so I feel like I'm connecting to the energy of spirit. My awareness is increasing, is what I heard. Your awareness is increasing. Okay, so I feel like I'm like wondering, do I want to pull this card or do I want to keep shuffling? Okay, so your card is wellness. Again, I'm seeing the color purple with this, so I feel like this is a very good time to strengthen your energy, to strengthen your connection to your spirituality. Okay, that's the first thing I got. Meditation, it could be through yoga, but I feel like this is a very good time. Like, I even see almost with this card, I'm seeing purple around this. Obviously, there's no actual purple except for the little spots, but I feel like this is a really good time to bring yourself into alignment, through spiritual practice. And I also see that in this card, the crown on this person is expanding. Okay, so this says to me, connection to spirit increasing, but then also your sense of intuition and your psychic ability may also be increasing from you, deepening your spiritual practice and getting in touch with your soul on a deeper level. And I feel like this will be very good for you. I also feel like some of this has to do with taking care of your body, whatever that means to you, whether it be rest or eating healthy, which I think you do already, eating healthy, also spending time being very physical, could be through doing exercise, or just being present in the physical body. I feel like will be helpful for you, okay? So I hope that helped you, Kristen. Next person I'm going to be reading for is Catherine Urquhart. Catherine, I'm seeing a lot of orange and red for you in your aura. The orange and red. One of the things that I'm sensing, Catherine, is that Spirit wants to help you in your connection with money, your stability, and how that comes to you. Because I feel like there is a part of you that needs to work on, I almost get the sense of your sense of responsibility, what it means to be responsible, what it means, like your connection to money, like what it means to have a lot of money. How does that make you feel? Are you more comfortable not having much money? And see where your limitations are. But I do feel like you're being called to make some financial changes. So I feel like Spirit wants to help you with that. Okay, your card. Sensitivity. So, Catherine, sensitivity. I feel, what's interesting with this card is that I feel that Spirit is calling you to make changes financially, but then there also may be some things happening with you on a spiritual level, manifesting into the physical, that's causing you to be very sensitive. It almost feels like if I'm you, I feel like I'm being pushed out of my comfort zone. And I feel like I'm being pushed beyond what I typically do. Like, it doesn't feel comfortable for me. It's almost annoying. It's agitating. So I feel like in these periods, in these periods where you're blossoming and you're blooming, which may not always be comfortable, just take care of yourself. Be kind to yourself and be very gentle with what you do, with who you're around. And I feel like working with flowers would actually be very helpful for you. Working with flower essences, roses. I feel like the scent, something about the scent will be very calming for you and it'll help to relax your energy. Finally, they're telling me work with selenite. Work with the crystal selenite and it'll help to bring you some peace. Okay? So I hope that was helpful for you, Catherine. Next person I'm going to be reading for is Monica Phoebus. Monica, let's see. Monica, I'm seeing the numbers 11 and 22 for you, which obviously are master numbers, but one of the things I'm seeing is that it's a very potent time for manifestation. So you want to be very clear with your manifestations. Archangel Michael drops in to assist you with that. I feel like he's helping you to be very clear with your intentions, but then also to have your energy be clear so that you can manifest more clearly. He also says that you're safe and protected, so you don't have to worry about anything. However that connects to you and however you relate to that. I also feel like with the 22, this is a very good time to connect in terms of relationships and nurturing your relationships and friendships and things like that. Okay? So, oh, this is nice. Inner voice. I feel like when I look at this card for you, Monica, there's an energy of opening. There's an energy of opening. What I'm seeing is that there is a bit of transformation going on. And I feel like your energy, there's something about you that's opening up. And because you're more open to spirit, I feel like spirit wants you to pay attention to your inner guidance, your inner voice. Because your inner voice is how spirit is going to be guiding you. So you may be getting some intuitive hits, or you may just feel a push to do something, or a push to go somewhere, a push to talk to someone. You're being guided to go with the flow and listen to your inner voice. Things will happen in the time that they're meant to, is what you need to know, okay? But yeah, listen to that inner voice. Whatever you feel guided to do, that strong guidance, listen to it, okay? So I hope that was helpful for you, Monica. Next person I'm going to be reading for is Bibiana Cuestas. Bibiana, I'm seeing the color green and the number 7 for you. So that combination for me is specific as it relates to harmony. So you're being called to do anything that encourages harmony in your inner being and in your external environment. Archangel Raguel comes through in this session to assist you with that, because Archangel Raguel brings balance and harmony into our lives, whether through our home, ourselves, or our relationships. Okay? I feel like when I connect to this energy, there's a sense of balance there. There's a sense of being centered and just content. Okay? I feel some of this may also come through with you either doing meditation or some of it may also be physical. But I'm also seeing like chakra balancing, doing some chakra balancing, maybe doing something with your room, rearranging it so things are more comfortable for you when you look at it. Feng shui. But I feel like now is a really good time to nurture yourself. What they're also saying is that this is an opportunity for you to forgive, whatever that means. But I feel like they're giving you the opportunity to forgive and let things go. And I feel like that'll help to create more energetic harmony within your being. I love this card. It says Remembrance, which is the number 11. So with this card, you're being asked to remember who it is that you really are. And I'm not just talking about who's Bibiana in a physical sense, the identity. They're asking you to remember that you are a child of the divine, that you are a child of spirit. How this is going to manifest is that you may start to notice more synchronicities. You may start to notice things kind of falling into place, or more moments where you have like coincidences, more coincidences. You may start to notice that when you think about something for a period of time, it starts to manifest very quickly. And this is to remind you of your nature, that you are by nature spirit. Okay, so you're a physical person, but you have a spirit. So I feel like this is to remind you of that too. So I feel like you're going to be called back to that more and more. Okay, so I'm going to start the next video, and I'll be with you guys soon.